Welcome back, folks. The Nebraska high school bowling season may have wrapped up, but one Siouxland bowler left a major impact on the program in Wayne, Nebraska. SportsFource's Irvin Doman has the story on this week's SportsFource Champion, Jersey Jensen.
Bowling in the state of Nebraska was sanctioned as a high school sport in 2020. Since then, one team has dominated on the lanes.
It's a great feeling. It really is. It's been a lot of fun these 4 years. We've had a lot of great kids, both of the boys and the girls. But yeah, it's been a heck of a run. I've been blessed, definitely.
One of the great bowlers who has helped establish the Wayne Blue Devils girls bowling program as a powerhouse is senior Jersey Jensen. Jensen has spent most of her life bowling, as her family has a strong passion for hitting the lanes.
My mom bowled in college, so that's where I started, and then she also got my dad bowling, and then I'm the oldest, so they started me off with bowling, and then my two younger brothers also are involved in bowling.
Starting at such a young age allowed Jensen to sharpen her skills and become great at adjusting to lane conditions while finding a comfortable pace and movement on her ball. Combining those skills led to great success early in her high school career.
It didn't feel like a lot of pressure when I was a junior because people didn't really know what I could do. But then the year before that, I got runner-up for Class A, like all classes. So I think people knew that, but they just didn't know if I was lucky or if I was actually talented.
Going into her senior year, if there were any remaining questions about Jensen being talented or lucky, she answered them as she earned back-to-back individual state championships, as well as being the anchor on the fourth of 4 straight state champion teams.
It means a lot because I know it hasn't been done before. I know the 4-team championships haven't been done before because bowling was an NSAA sport 4 years ago, and we won all 4. And then the state championships for singles, that was crazy.
Although Jensen's time in the program ended at the conclusion of the season, she has certainly helped lay a foundation for the Blue Devils bowling program to keep striking down the competition.
It would just be so amazing if people continue to get into bowling and continue to follow my footsteps.
Irvin Doman, KTIV SportsFource.